Welcome back to Animal Lover. Last time we talked to Charlie and Miguel, and both said something like the status quo is out of consideration. Carl's acting early on with Frankie was his way of showing consideration and trying to set the ground rule of do not care about what happened earlier. And yeah, I'm not sure if I really want to read Kyle's part, but I read everyone else's, so why not? Kyle's out of the bathroom now, wiping his wet hand on his pants. When we reach the main room of the apartment, I see him standing and staring around the room as if lost, unsure where to go next. I give him a small wave. He smiles and waves back, so I get up to talk to him. He still seems to be in a heat-related funk. His eyes are tired and his shoulders are dropping. Hey, Kyle. Yeah. Hi. What's up? Are you okay? If okay still means that it means before this heat hit, then no. If it means going to survive, then I don't know, probably. So you think so, huh? It's looking good. Not great. But I'm betting on survival. You look fine. Better than ever, in fact. But some springs in your step. Put some spring in your step and stop being so down. Spring in my step? Who the hell are you? Frankie's mom? What? Frankie says across the room. Nothing you need to worry your little head about, buddy. Whatever. So, about that spring in my step. Oh my god, let's just forget I said it. As I say that, he begins to laugh at his own joke, though it wasn't really that funny. Anyway, Cal, I want to ask you a question. What's up? How on earth should I phrase this? Are you okay? You already asked me that. No, I mean, well, yeah, I did. I mean, are you doing alright? Am I doing alright? How is that even remotely different? I mean, after what happened earlier with Frankie. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I guess I'm alright. It's weird thinking of myself as alright when I'm sweating so much. But I'm doing fine, like emotionally. It's just a fragile situation. How so? Well, Well, get this. Oh, it's raining. Sorry. You might think that I just run off my mouth whenever. I do? I know. Well, I don't get to as much right now because things are fragile. I don't like it when things are fragile. I like it when things are solid and concrete and you can step on those things all you want. I just can't get behind fragile. But I didn't choose this situation. So while I'm personally fine, I don't get to act like myself, which sucks balls. What do you think would happen if you were acting like yourself? I don't know. I walked a weird line, I guess. I walk a weird line. I tend to piss people off, but I feel like it's okay as long as I look out for these moments. These moments are the times where I don't get to piss people off. Like first time we met. I'm lucky that Frankie only tried to keep those pants away from me. I was being a real tool. If we'd already known each other for some time, that it's probably be cool. But I just met everyone, so the shit I was pulling probably seemed really obnoxious. Frankie could have decked me right then and there and been totally in the right to. So being responsible dickhead like myself, being a responsible dickhead like myself, I'm looking out for social cues more. Social cues, right. Now, so don't tell Charlie that he's hogging all the cold water in the sink and being a greedy water-grubbing asshole. Poking fun at him for shitting all over chilled ramen was fine because it had nothing to do with him as a person. By the way, how was it? Charlie would probably hate it. What about you? I used to dumpster dive, so I'm not picky about my food, man. It was alright. You used to dumpster dive? Yeah, it's weird. People get this idea in their head that you pull out gross banana peels and you're like, oh, fuck, jackpot. So what's it like then? I don't know if this is still the case, but stores throw out a lot of perfectly good pre-packed shit, man. I swear to God, once a whole, unopened, undamaged, not expired box of fancy chocolate cookies. No reason for it. Huh. Well, anyway, right now, if Charlie was to tell me that I was gross for having chilled ramen, that'd be cool. This ain't the time for him to start ragging on me for being poor. He can do that later when we are more comfortable and our egos are whimpering in the corner, bruised and having had the shit kicked out of them. You don't say. Does that make any sense? Things are normal because we decide they would be. Do you believe we get to so freely choose what we feel? That doesn't make sense. Things are bad, but they're not bad. Things are allowed to be bad without affecting me. Well, I guess that's not exactly it. I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass. No, you're fine. Maybe it's okay that I just don't get it. Well, actually, that's kind of the... Well, yeah, that. Anyway, I'm going to go outside. Maybe I'll sweat less out there. Alright then. Anyway. Alright, that's enough. I guess that's enough. Looking outside, the sun is beginning to glow a bright orange red. Earlier, before we went full circle, you told me... Your thoughts told me you wouldn't have time to talk to everyone, and now we had time to talk to everyone. Okay. The sun is beginning to set. My eyes turn back towards Edmund, whose eyes are already fixed towards me. Guys, I say in the middle of the room, it's getting late. I think it's about time to get ready for the transformation. Who has the cage? Just in case it's Edmund. It's in the bedroom. Let me go grab it. Alright, everyone has gathered into the room. The guys are all staring at each other, mostly at Edmund. Miguel comes back in the room with the cage in his hand. Here we are. Alright, now it could be anyone. I don't think you, Miguel, or you, Charlie, were around when it was Frankie turning into a cat. But it had arbitrarily changed to Edmund for a reason none of us know about. So I think we should be prepared for anything. Sun's down. Like, right now. Okay, first things first. My heart freezes up for a second as I see all of the guys looking at me for directions. I felt myself naturally fitting into the role of organizer and leader because I wasn't going to be changing. That meant I could be an anchor point, a place of consistency. But it was extremely nerve-wracking. As it had done before, the weight of my responsibility started to settle on me like a big, uncomfortable boulder, trying to flatten me into the ground. We need to have a game plan if it's Charlie who changes. Make out with him until morning. That's a terrible idea, Miguel. You are supposed to be better than that. It could work. Charlie, I swear to God. You looking out for the group? Just looking out for the group. Whatever. Charlie, do you remember anything about being a bear? I don't. Okay, well, Frankie and Kyle were with me when we were retrieving Charlie's bear. He seemed calm then. I thought he was asleep. I can't remember. Sun's just about down. Ah, okay. If it's Charlie, changes, everyone rush outside, lock the doors. Who has the keys? I do. Charlie, give them to Frankie. Gotcha. Okay, we lock the doors, then we figure it out from there. I say we keep one person on lookout while we grab the nearest hotel room we can find. I'll give Frankie my charge card too, just in case that needs to happen. Sounds good. Now that what we'll need to do is just be ready when the sun's down to dash out of here. Sun's down. What? I spin around to look out this window. The sun has completely set. The orange in the sky is beginning to fade away into blackness. Everyone, get ready. Everyone nods and braces themselves. I don't get it. How is it no one this time? I'm absolutely not going to be looking a gift horse in the mouth on this one. No one here is a horse. How am I supposed to make a joke out of that? Shut the hell up, Kyle. I think I would have liked being a horse. That would have been fun. Though being a dog was cool too. People love dogs. Lucky. Did I ever tell you guys I actually got stepped on once? Whoa. Oh my god, are you kidding? Not at all. I had gotten free from my cage. Edmund takes a second to sip from his soda. The mother was a busy, business-like woman. She was looking for her shoes in a hurry while wearing those black stockings that make it look like she had a weird leg tan. I never processed it like that at all. Weird tan leg thing, but yeah, I guess I can see that. Well, in the confusion, she stepped on me. That is supremely fucked up. Guys, that's scary. So, what happened? I don't know. I died. That's kind of the end of that story. Woke up in the pet store as a small baby hamster. Do you know what happened to your old hamster body? Like with that family? Hey, guys! Not at all. I don't even remember it hurting. It was just like, bam, then it was someone else. Guys, why the hell isn't one of you guys an animal right now? Edmund sips again. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Sim. Why, aren't there any stars in the sky? Like, I know we got the street lights outside that make it harder, but there are, like, no stars. It's called light pollution. Yeah, it's because there are a whole bunch of street lights that make it, I don't know, harder to see. But why? Like, the moon isn't even out. It should be dark enough to at least see a couple of stars. I don't know what to tell you, man. There are just a whole bunch of lights around here. Plus, I can see a couple stars. Look over there. I suppose. Wait a second. Where's the moon? Is it not out tonight? Nope. Looks like a new moon. Do you guys think that has something to do with this? What? The moon was beginning to fade last night when I was holding on to Edmund. The moon's not out anymore. No one's changing. Actually, when I was a kid, I looked at the moon all the night. It was a half moon that entire time. Whoa. Holy shit, that might be it. So that means we've got a few days until the next phase of the moon. Sounds like it. Huh. We did it. Silence for just a moment. Yeah, we figured it out. Congrats, guys. Cool. It could still be something else. Well, yeah. But Nice theory so far, I think. So we're just like the lamest possible version of werewolves then? I don't know, buddy. You turn into a bear. I think I could survive a wolf attack. I don't know about bears. I do not want to go toe-to-toe with the bear. Sure, I guess. Alright then. I'm still fucked up by that getting stepped on thing. Edmund, you know how fucked up that is, right? If I had actually died, I bet it'd be weirder to me. Or not, because I'd be dead. But it seems fine. As a hamster, you're usually just passing time until you die. No, that one just came a little quicker than usual and didn't hurt. Cal, you were a small rodent. Did you ever get stepped on? Not like that, I didn't. My tail got stepped on occasionally. Is anyone else weirded out by the fact that they don't have a tail anymore? I was waiting for someone else to say it. Yes, like every damn day. I have to balance just like balancing. I'm about to fall over. I have to swing my arms or something to compensate for the lack of tail. It's so weird. Not me. But again, I don't remember jack shit. Would you prefer to? I suppose not. Feels like I just slept for a year. Could have been cool though. Maybe. This is nice. Yeah, this is nice. Chapter 12, Alone Time. Oh, this is the chapter. I have to choose someone to date. Now, it's a question, Edmund or Frankie? Or Miguel, for that matter, but no. Miguel or Frankie? I find myself waking up on the couch inside the apartment. The boys are all strewn about the floor in sleeping bags. Last night we had a sleepover. Some old TV shows, a couple of new ones, and a lot of talking about coffee. Edmund conked out first. Kyle and Charlie soon after. After Frankie crawled away into the corner to sleep, Miguel and I stared at the ceiling in our respective beds, talking about high school, the internet, and animals. Then we fell asleep. I wake up to find the boys strewn about the floor as they had been before. Cal has burrowed underneath his pillow. Miguel is snoring lightly. Edmund is gripping his pillow, hugging it close to his body and furrowing his eyebrows. Charlie is sleeping like a baby, but Frankie's missing from his corner. I look around, half expecting to find a cat sitting on the windowsill. Instead, I find Charlie sitting at the table, frowning at the computer screen, focused, and with his fingers hovering over the touchpad, occasionally tapping at the keyboard. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Kaja. What are you doing? I'm trying to get in touch with Adara online. I think this is a good time to begin a dialogue with her to gain some information. What? Wait, you didn't send her anything, did you? No, of course not. Charlie said it was possible to speak on her through her blog, so I'm finding that right now. Oh, that makes sense. I'm having some trouble though. Do you know where the block button is? Huh? Oh, right. He had me fooled there for a second. I think I'm writing a letter for email right now, but I don't think that's the same thing as blogging someone. Well, we'll see about that. I walk over to look at the computer screen. Frankie has managed to open up a notepad document that says the word blog 4 times, the word email, then the word email with a hyphen, and has begun typing a letter to Dara that reads, Dear Dara, we need some witch info lickety split. What? Get back to us quickly. The police department. So, I'm going to go ahead and say maybe let's let Charlie take care of the computer stuff. Or me. Or anyone else, really. I just need a few pointers. I made it to the internet. I just need to find out how and where to block someone. Frankie. Alright, I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's first get you onto the internet and out of the notepad. Wait, I'm not on the internet? You basically threw a dart at the internet and hit a different, completely unrelated dartboard. And then what am I on? A digital notepad. Is that why it said notepad on the top? It says. Alright, we'll see where this leads us in the next part. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!